you listen to a story, you realize how much you connect with other people. You think you're the only one that something has happened to. And I've heard dozens of stories on the Moth, and I relate to them even though they didn't happen to me.
Whether it's about their mothers or about drinking or about being gay.
It's so humbling to have the opportunity to get up and tell your story in front of all these people.
There's nothing more of a better high than being in front of a group of strangers and just being able to just let go.
Suddenly feel that with like 200 people.
There's always that little thrill of excitement. The host puts his hand in the basket and you think, maybe it's going to be me. It wasn't me. And then suddenly it is you and you're on.
Right here on this stage, 10 people are going to get up here and tell a story on the theme of bouncing back. Now you got to go apeshit crazy for the first person because it's hard to go first, and your job is to lift them up on a cloud of love and support. Because also, goddamn, it feels good to make a joyful noise. You know what I mean?
So, the moment my son left for college, my husband became a nudist. Now, this was totally horrifying because I am terrible at being naked, and he wanted to go to nudist resorts on all our vacations. So I decided that, okay, I'll go along with this if you keep this a secret from our family. We had cell phones, we called them regularly. They had our cell numbers, but I always made sure I called them first because I didn't want them to call me when I was naked.
So the first and only time that I ever hit a baseball was the night that my mother died. So I was 10 in the summer of 1994 in Hiawatha, Kansas, when I stepped into the batter's box with every intention of getting on base. I was born with cataracts, which means that I can't see in one eye, and I really can't see in the other. So when I first started playing baseball, it became very clear that hitting a ball was never going to be possible, but being hit by a ball was totally in the realm of possibility. So it was the bottom of the fourth.
Miss Anderson had this assignment where she asked us to write down what we want to be when we grow up. And some kids were like, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be an NBA player. And I wrote, I want to be white.
The world is always trying to tell you what you're not. And it's really up to you to say what you are.
A chance at living again, because all I had come to know since I was 11 was how to survive.
For grief is just love squaring up to its oldest enemy.
The most horrible night, the most horrible day could change on a dime when there's a knock on the door and music and joy arrives.